In today's lesson, let's take a look at the bass clef using the left hand, this time with the notes A, B and C. Hello, my name's Daniel and welcome to PianoVirtus. In an earlier lesson, we learned how to read the notes in the treble clef using our right hand with the notes C, D and E. In this lesson, we will be looking at the bass clef and the notes A, B and C. On the piano, notes written on the bass clef are usually played with the left hand. Here's what a bass clef looks like. Here's what it looks like on the staff, and here's what it looks like with the time signature 4/4. Before we begin playing the notes, we need to get our finger placement ready for the bass clef. Let's find our benchmark, middle C, and place your thumb, your left hand thumb, on middle C, followed by your second on B, your third on A, your fourth finger on G, and little finger on F, just like we did in lesson 1. Now try going down and up the notes slowly, saying the note letters out loud. C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. And remember, we want them to be played smoothly and sound even. Also, try and keep those fingers curved with none of them lifting up in the air like this. We want them all nice and smooth and even. First, we will begin with the note middle C. Now, you may be thinking at this point, hang on a minute, we've already used this in the right hand, and yes, you would be right. We can also play middle C in the bass clef too. Here's what a quarter note or crotchet middle C looks like in the bass clef, followed by a half note or minim, and then a whole note or semibreve. Notice the middle C still has a small ledger line through and sits just above the staff. Have you noticed anything about the note stem? That's right, the stem for the half note or minim and quarter note or crotchet in the bass clef goes downwards. You already know your quarter notes or crotchets, half note or minims, and whole notes or semibreves from my previous lessons, so I've decided to start with a combination of all the note values. Here we go on middle C on the bass clef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the note B, which is the next note from middle C. This is what B looks like on the staff. Notice it sits just on top of the stave in the bass clef. Here is B as a quarter note or crotchet, a half note or minim, and a whole note or semibreve. Notice that this stem also goes downwards. Remember, it can only be this B on the piano. No other a B. It can't be that B or that B, only this B next to middle C. Up to now, we have been using only one note for new exercises. So for this exercise, I've decided to use both middle C and your new note B. As a hint, this exercise sounds like an emergency siren speeding up. Remember to use our finger placement and count aloud as you go along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And without counting, 1, Just for fun, see how fast you can play it. And now for our final note, the note A. This is what it looks like on the staff. A sits on the top line of the staff in the bass clef. Here it is as a whole note or semibreve, as a half note or minim, and as a quarter note or crotchet. Remember our finger placement as we will be using our third finger to play A. Try this quick exercise. Here it is again with the counting. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here's another quick exercise using both A and B. Now we are going to try using all of our new bass clef notes, A, B and C. I've used these notes and made them into small songs only lasting 8 bars. We will still be using the 4/4 time signature or meter with 4 beats in a bar, and also the note values quarter notes, half notes and whole notes. Again, at this point, if you wish, you can pause the video on the music sheet in between each song. That brings us to the end of another piano lesson with PianoVirtus. Well done! So that's all from me this week. Remember to follow us, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a video, and follow us on social media. Just search for PianoVirtus. So from me, Daniel, see you at the next lesson. Goodbye for now.
Thank you.